Hi everybody, sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sifunde incwadi zethu zesiZulu bese sizalana soxoxa le story esuke siyifundile. Sixoxela laba phela abanqena ukufunda nalaba abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizalana sizokhuluma ngawo. Senzela laba phela abangenayo ichance ukuthi bawabuke. Siphinde futhi sikhulume ngama issues ke lawa avukayo mangabe ukade ubuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi. If you just wanna have fun and you are one of my viewers, ufuna ukubona laphayana, you wanna see maybe your comment ngifunda laphayana on one of my videos, please watch a video that I did earlier today. Ibhalwe ukuthi it's titled Uthando Nesthembu season 5 episode 14. However, ibhalwe ukuthi it's a preview, which is what I did before the episode. And I'm reading your comments there. Ama comments eniwabhalile lapha kwi video engenzile about age Umakuma. So go and watch that video. It's fine. I was just relaxing. It wasn't formal or anything. So watch that video and like it as well. And so namhlanje na ke senza episode 14 Uthando Nesithembu, senza i-review what happens after the episode. Sonke ke besilindele ke in this episode ukuthi that conversation between Umakuma nomseleki iyaqhubeka because by Shilenga last time. I was looking forward to seeing a bit of emotion from Ulokhuzana. Umakuma, hey guys, I'm trying not to be frustrated with Umakuma, but I do get frustrated because I want this woman to come out of her shell a little bit and I'll be real with us, real with her feelings. Nanokuthi ukuze sikwazi ukurelate to her ngathi uphila kwelinye izwe angaphili kulona because izwe siphila kulona lena uyadinwa, uya-irritateka, uyacasuka. Leli lakhe nje lokuthi uflethi akasikhombisi any emotion. Hayi nami ngifisa ukuya khona ngempela ngoba impilo kushuthi impilo imnandi kuleli aphila kulona. But ke yeah, we were looking forward to that. Episode yanamhlanje sosibe njani shame. Obviously umseleki was making efforts ukuthi enze ifamily yakhe ibukeke like a united family that is having fun. Hey, angazi mhlawumbe ngizongitshela nina kuma comment ukuthi was he successful now. I didn't feel like he was successful in a sense that he was able to get his family together. Kodwa whether it was fun for them to be there, it didn't seem like it. Kodwa ke sokhuluma ngakho lokho umiqala episode ke baya straight to i-conversation kaMakuma benaye umseleki. Remember ukuthi one of the seasons khona la umseleki naku nje sayiqala indaba yokuthi ufuna ukuthatha unumber 5 la abiza khona uMacele benoMakuma bobabili wanting to tell them ukuthi ufuna ukuthatha unumber 5. And Umakele got irritated and walked out as usually. Umakele vele is always going to walk out of our conversations are uncomfortable. Let's go and have a conversation. She will walk out of a conversation. Sesiyakwazi lokho ngoMacele. So wababiza bobabili. At that time, i-understanding yami ngoMacele was that i-issue yakhe kwakuwukuthi why ebiza yena noma Khumalo kuphela, why ngababizanga umayeni benoma ngwabe, because I think i-question yakhe yayithi unamakhosikazi amangaki kanti wena nje uzobiza abantu amakhosikazi awu2. I guess ukuthi mina i-reason kamseleki ukuthi ababizi bo2 was that number 1, for every wife amthathayo umseleki kufanele athole i-permission from uMacele. I feel like mhlambe lokhuze ni-agreement yabo leyo ukuthi kufanele aqala atshele uMacele. But then now mayifuna ukuthatha unumber 5 ezomthatha lo number 5 emthathiswa isimo sikaMakuma futhi lo number 5 ezoba uMakuma. He felt ukuthi uMakuma needs to be involved in that decision, but it didn't sit well with uMacele and that conversation yagcina ingaconcludwanga ke. So they decided ke ukuthi bathi kusise move to that sit down yabo ukuze sikhumbule ukuthi ike yenzeka that sit down. Okay, so now ke bayakhuluma baqhubeka la begcine khona ulokhuzana. Umakuma like uzama ukucacisela umsele ukuthi imaphi ama-issues anawo. I-issue anayo is that if uzothatha umuntu, number one, umthathiswa isimo sasemzini wami, that's one. Uphinde futhi uzomthatha abo wakithi ngoba phela maye wakakhumalo wakithi, then I have to ukuthi ngibe involved kuleyo decision leyo. So umseleke yena express ukuthi une conflict because number one, ngeke akwazi ukuthi avela kumamkhulu athi mamkhulu ngizothatha umuntu, uya approve yini ukuthi ngithathe lo muntu lona, bese vele yavuma mamkhulu bese yamthatha lo muntu without ukuthi a-consult umakhumalo. Ngeke akwazi ukwenza kanjalo. But at the same time, if eyangumamkhulu ethi mamkhulu ngifuna ukuthatha unkosikazi athi umamkhulu yes, bese yakumakhumalo umakhumalo athi no, not this one, ikuphi ozofaneka kwenza? Ufanele ahambe ne-decision kamacele noma kuzofanele ahambe ne-decision kamakhumalo? Ake sithi-ke umamkhulu yena akavumi but umakhumalo uyavuma, iyona yiphi into, ikona kuphi azofanele ahambe naki? Umuphi umuntu okufanele ukuthi aveluishe kakhulu i-input yakhe kulabantu laba abawu-2? U-expressa lokho ukuthi unaleyo lokhuzana, unaleyo nkinga. Uyasho ke as bazivezela last time umakhumalo ukuthi ku-right ukuthi unginike ithuba because lo muntu ozayo vele uzofika la ese vele azi ukuthi ungcono. I think mayisho njalo mina i-interpretation yami lapho umakhumalo was that usho ukuthi phela vele lo muntu uzofika eyitshela ukuthi ungcono kunomakhumalo because uzofika ezozala naye. Lo muntu angimazi siwazi ngani ukuthi uzozala, kodwa ke okay, sebemthestile ukuthi uzokwazi ukuzala and all of that. Angazi nami ukuthi confident uthatha uzozala, kodwa mainly uzela ukuzozala futhi uzozalela umuzi waka makhumalo kamseleko. So uthi if ukuthi uzothatha umuntu kanjalo, then ngazisi ukuze ngibe prepared, nami ngibe nezwe ekutheni nobani ozothathwa, nami ngivumela ukuthi lo muntu ngibe ne-conversation naye ukuze phela nami ngibe ngimbone ukuthi umuntu onjani, umuntu ozofika la emagcekeni abe njani, ngoba phela uthathwa as umuntu ozosiza umuzi wami. I do understand kancane i-point kamakhumalo, kodwa futhi nekamseleko kancane ngiya-understanda ekuthenini okay ngizomthatha lo muntu ngimlethe kuwena, ummithe, umthande, umvume, but what if umacela ulokhuzana umamkhulu akamvumi? So angazi nina ngicabanga ukuthi ubani kahle kahle okufanele abe nezwi elikhulu kunelomunye when it comes ukuthathwa kuka number 5. If unumber 5 ezoba umakhumalo, should it be umakhumalo decide ukuthi ubani othathwayo, or should it still be umamkhulu othathwayo? And what about umayeni noma ngabe, does it mean ukuthi bona abangeni kuthathweni ka number 5 whether unumber 5 umakhumalo or umabani? Does it mean ukuthi abanalo yini izwi okumele balisho ekuthenini athathwe yini unumber 5? So I'm just wondering ukuthi lapho nizizwa kanjani wena? But they have a conversation. Really umakhumalo didn't look happy. I didn't look happy, but ngathi ubukeke ngathi umuntu osuppressa ama feelings akhe ngempela, which is the reason why mina ngiba ne problem kakhulu ngomakhumalo is that usemshadweni. It's almost like usemshadweni where acindezelekile kuona, akazwakali eFree, guys, and I don't want to sound like ngifuna ukuthi Nesthembu is like that to everybody, but really ilokhuzana with umakhumalo, I just feel like akakwazi ukuzi-expressa and like fully she can communicate, she can talk, but ukuzi-express ukuthi how does she feel about the situation and be assertive ukuthi ukuthi this is what I want kule relationship. I feel like akakwenzi lo. Yabona if umuntu ombukayo umakhumalo doing ama-speeches, ama-public speeches, ekhulume, advise abantu, if you have listened to her show on radio, if advise abantu about ama-relationship, about marriages, the way she's so assertive, the way alokhuza ngayo, akwazi ngayo uku-expressa her point when she's put, but it's like in her marriage uvela bukeke ngathi uyashrinka, i-personality yakhe iyashrinka, like akabi herself, and it concerns me. Maybe kodwa that's a strategy in her marriage ukuthi that's how I feel ngathi umshado wakhe would work. She can't be what she is emsebenzini emshadweni wakhe. For an example, she can't be what she is kubangani bakhe emshadweni wakhe. Maybe very strategy sakhe lezo, but I just feel like, but for how long is she going to be like that? Pretend kuba umuntu ongeyina just so ezokwazi ukuthi ahlale emshadweni. I really feel like ulimitekile as to how much she can express. Ubukekile namhlanje ukuthi benganamile, because normally ngisho kuthiwa kwenzekani between wena nomseleki, she's always going to make sure she gets a hug and a kiss. Ihusband yakhe mayifika indlu kaMakhumalo, it's one house where umseleki mayifika, she gets a hug, she gets a kiss, she gets laughter from Umakhumalo. Bahleke bajoke, she always has jokes, but today she did not have jokes. But bezama ukuthi ahleke, and she was saying ijoke yokuthi abingelele lapha kuMakhumalo, but at the same time uyambona ukuthi akanamile ngaloko, and ihusband yakhe wanted to hug her uma sehamba, but wangavuma ukuthi amhage. And I feel like we're getting to a point where it's hard for her to pretend to be this nice person all the time, because izinto are really hard. And I think Nomseleko is taking advantage of ukuba nice kwakhe all the time. And I feel like kuzofaneka express not ukuthi sithakabe njengomangwabo akabe njengomayeni, but I want to see real feelings again. But kangazi abanye abantu bathi, I know, like I was reading ama comments besha abantu ukuthi no, but that's the way that she is. She's fair, she is nice to everybody, so we mustn't expect her to be like other wives. I just feel like mina personally ngiyahluleka ukurelate kuyena ngendlela angakhona. So bayivala ke that conversation. I feel like ama conversations akamsele wonke our conclude with a final decision. I wish ukuthi kuleya conversation she would have said at the end ukuthi okay, sivumelana ngani. Are we agreeing with this woman? I am going to meet her. I am going to approve of her. And if I approve of her, then you can take her as a wife. Or are we agreeing that mina noma mkhulu kuzomale sivumelane whoever you are taking, or every single wife? I wish ukuthi bebefika lawo ma conclusion. Baba nama conversations where they don't come to a conclusion ukuthi okay, we have had this conversation, but sivumelana ngani? Uzothatha number 5 nini? Sizom approve kanjani number 5? So even this conversation iphele kanjalo. So again, masekuqhubeka ke, it goes to umseleko. I think another day, like ama reality TV shows, they don't give us timelines. I wish they could just write maybe 2 days later, you know, or 3 weeks later, so we can get the context. Okay, after ekhulume noMakhumalo, now he is on the phone, uzama ukwenza a conference call with his wives. Ufuna uku-arrange ilokhuzana i-family trip. They're always up for a trip kamakhosikazi wakhe, but we all know ukuthi amakhosikazi akhe believe ukuthi ama-trip are more fun without umseleko. Umseleko mayikhona, they always say ukuthi there is a drama. And it's true. All the trips that we've seen family taking with umseleko, kuba khona drama. I think mabe bodwa, even though idrama ibakhona, but they find ways to have fun still. Like in le trip abayithathayo, they did that game, which could have been dramatic. You know, ama rose lawayana bebenikana wona. But after that, they had fun. They had that pajama party. It was fun. They were laughing. Itrip yabamnandi babuya benamile. So mabe ndawonye without him, they can have fun, but there's always something mengabe ekhona. So we are planning a trip as the whole family. They dressed very nice. Ingane khona ngisho noSine naye. I was happy to see her ngoba phela uhleze alone, uhleze engekho. And I don't know, did he hire a bus leyana, or uthenge ibhasi? Umakhumalo umbuzile mayifika with that bus ukuthi uthenge ibhasi yini, but i-response kamseleko angizwanga whether he says yes or no, or mhlambe it's hired, but befuna ifamily yonke ihambe kahle. And mase behamba ke laphana umacele uyena olandwa kuqala with her family, with her kids. Uyabuza ukuthi does it mean ukuthi everyone is traveling ngemoto eyodwa? And umseleko is like, yeah, everyone is like, umacele is questioning ukuthi yo sizahamba nezingane ezincane, yo shame zizokhala sofika nini lapho siyakhona, pho ziyakhala yini? Uyadelela umacele ngoba phela vele nje obethi ingane ziyakhala usho uma ngwabi yena unengane ezincane eyisakhala. I think so. Ubani obunye nengane encane because I think engalokuzane kama yena ithe ukukhula. I think really ube directed uma ngoba so hayi ziyakhala boyingane. I hope uthi ayizokhala ke namhlanje. So benaleyo complain. But while ingane zingena elokhuzeni ebhasini she decided ukuthi she wants a conversation nomseleko and then ukhuluma naye ngendaba yokuthi mabefika lapha yana no matter what happens mabese lapha kwe trip angamdefend angasho lutho. I guess into ayibonayo ukuthi and amakhosikazi anelento ukuthi umseleko supports everything eshiwo umacele and uhleze ezodefenda umacele and umacele mina i-understanding yami ngale conversation was that she was trying to avoid it ukuthi ngisho ukuthi okwenzekani kumina let me stand on my own ungangidefend ungenzi lutho stay out of it so that bengezofila like you are on my side all the time. That's how I understood it. Bese uqala ke futhi the conversation lena that I really was looking forward to because I wanted to understand leyo conflicts leyo ukuthi uthi umacele ngicishe ngangahamba kule trip lena and the reason ngicishe ngangahamba kule trip lena is because ngicasulwa umbali. Uthi ngicasulwa umbali ubingelelwe ingane zami and then wangavuma. So now mase ngizwe ingane message ingane because you remember last week I said because I really would love to know ama ages eingane because then it's going to make me see ukuthi kahle how did this situation happen because if kuyingane ezincane it might be that they didn't mean any harm to tell their mother ukuthi uma mncane simbingelelile wangavuma. They just been kids ma uma mncane akavumanga simbingelela, you know, it's just kids. But if they are older then it's an issue yokuthi hayi it means lengane lezi ziyaxabanisa nazo. And I was disappointed to find out ukuthi umuntu osho kanjalo ulwandle it's an older son ka Macele no Abo. I think Abo is a second born. And they don't say ukuthi uma lokhu mangabe kuphi whether ube lapha yana emaqaqa or bese ube kwakhe, but apparently she was somewhere doing her makeup in a certain room kunama makeup artist and everything zangena ingane. According to okay, let me start with this side laMacele. uMacele says ukuthi ingane zimtshele lo ukuthi okay akalokhuzanga akavumanga uma ngamayibingelela ingane and she was like hayi yabona ke nje leyo nto ingicasulile masuthinta ingane zami nje mina I can be very unreasonable makuza ingane zami. Okay, I understand she's being a mom, but le ngane lezi I just feel like zindala enough to have known ukuthi into enjalo izoxabanisa omabazu. They could have just been like oh mamncane angibingelelanga oh okay. Oh, just say mamncane ngiyakubingelela ngeke mamncane wakhe angavuma ukuthi mamncane ngiyakubingelela. You know, they're old enough to do that, but they decided to go. I know I'm not impressed with ulwandle beno Abong in that sense because I feel like because the nothing good can come out of ukuthi utshela uma wakho ukuthi mamncane wakhe akavumanga umbingelela. You know ukuthi leyo nto izodala ingxabano. I feel like they are old enough to know that they shouldn't have told their mom, or at least ke bekufanele baphinde babingelele ngimamncane wabo just to make sure ukuthi ngempela akabazwanga mhlawumbe akona ukuthi akabazwanga yini. Okay, fine. So already trip iqala with the drama because nangu mama udini ukuthi ingane zakhe grown children were not greeted back by umamncane wazo. Na into isidina kancane ngabantu bakamseleko sometimes ngiyaxolisa ukuthi isidina because they can be in the same place and lo muntu abe ne issue with this person but ngeke baze ba resolve the issue. Ngeke azathi because uMakhumalo njoba yesho mangwabi ukuthi uMakhumalo Macele njoba yesho mangwabi ukuthi uMacele calls nje randomly asho lama jokes in. She could have just called ukuthi how yazi mbali ngizwe ingane zithi bese kwenze njani clarify mangwabi how bangibingelelile. I didn't hear anything. Done, resolved. I didn't hear anything. Ngixolisele inganeni bandla how next time ababona ukuthi hawu yazi mina ngimzwanga ningibingelela kuphela kanjani. So ke umseleku ke being umseleku ke uyamsaba unkosikazi of saying ukuthi ayisuka nezingane lezi zethu ziyaxabanisa or asho ukuthi no, I don't think ukuthi uMangwabe ushilo kodwa kwi-interview ukuthi akacabangi ukuthi uyamazi uMangwabe. She can be rude or whatever, naye unakumphula umoya sometimes, but akacabanga ukuthi wayengavele abingelelwe angavumi, mhlambe akazwanga ukhona imistake ekhona kulento. And then masebelanda oMangwabe because bahamba ngemoto efanayo, wonke amakhosikazi ayalanda from izindlu zabo. Masebelanda uMangwabe uziyangena ingane emotweni, and then uyacela ke uLokhuzana umseleke ukuthi akhulume noMangwabe, usiyamtshela ukuthi kunento kanje. Umamkhulu feel says ukuthi wena azange uzibingelele izingane. And then uLokhuza uMangwabe uzathi kodwa mina ngiyahlanya. Angazi noma I'm the only one in ofile emotion ethile kuMangwabe. It's all ngizwe ivoice yakhe ngathi iyashake when she was talking laphayana. And voice sometimes it shakes for two reasons. Sometimes your voice would shake when you are too angry, and sometimes it shakes when you feel emotional. I felt like she was almost in tears, bengekho right. And that conversation ngathi ubefuna ukukhala when she was answering ukuthi no, kodwa ngiyahlanya yini mina ngizobingelela izingane ngingavumi. Why would I do that? Into enjalo ayenzekanga. And then waseyachaza ke ukuthi no, mabekuleyo ndlu leyo ngathi uAbo ungenile in that room wangabingelela, and then uLwandle wangena wabingelela. Uma ngabe believes ukuthi uvumile, but ke kusho ukuthi uLwandle didn't hear her. Uyichazile nje wayibona ukuthi okay, ngoba vele futhi bebengekho alone in that room. It was them, it was the makeup artist nabanye abantu bebekhona la endlini. So it sounded like it's a possibility that he didn't hear them belokhuza bembingelele. So ke and then ke they decided ukuthi bangene emotweni again. I feel like it was an opportunity again for them to talk. uLokhuzana uMangwabe benomacele, mina I would have maybe asked out of imoto, ngicela ake sikhuluma kancane. Ayibo mamkhulu, kwenzeka iphutha lana, angizange ngingavume enganeni, angizwanga bengibingelela or whatever, ongivumile yiba bangangizwanga ukuthi ngivumile or something. Or njengoba besemotweni avela ikhulume kubona bonke because ingane bezikhona lapho, so nabo they can learn a lesson ukuthi get it clarity first before indaba ithumele komunye umama. I would have been like ayibo njalo Lwandle ngekathi ngene noma ngingakhuluma even noma wabo ngithi Lwandle yazi ngekathi ngena laphayana akona ukuthi angivumanga. First uAbo ngayitshela ukuthi akabingelelanga, and then wena ngangitshela ukuthi wabingelela ngavuma, kushutha ungizwanga. It would have been resolved by the time beya kwi trip. It's resolved. Whoever owes whoever an apology axolise, but kamseleko leyo into leyo yenziwa like a grudge. This greeting thing, trust me, sizobe sizwa ngayo in the next season. Njoba namhlanje sisezwe ngendaba yemoto ehamba izingane driver babukhumalo, next season sizobe sisezwe ngale ndaba yokubingelela. I'm telling you, ngoba ababelivele kuresolve ama issues mabe nama issues between family members. So bayahamba ke ku trip, it's a long trip, bafike ke lapha. It's a beautiful place abebeye kuyona. Beautiful, but bebekhathele and bakhonjiswa ama room. There was a bit of an issue kufuna ama room ngathi okay bebengavuli, ngathi okay kamayeni bunga activate wavele wayihlalela phambi komnyango, mayeni wayiphumulela la. Yazi mayeni Nkosi yami kuthiwa umuntu ongahluphi kambe who doesn't bother anyone, you know. Uphendula ngoba usumqondile wamkhulumisa ngento ethile, wayihlalela phambi komnyango wathi ayizoyirelaxela ilindele ukuthi ukhiyele uzosebenze. And then the people who worked at that place, they were helping. And then uMangwabe decided indlu yakhe ngathi beyikude. So while abanye bebekhonjiswa ama room, I decided ukuhamba ayozibhekela iroom yakhe, wayengenele eroomini yakhe. And she was so happy to help ukuthi ikude, it's far from everyone. And yeah, so wafika umseleki ukezobona iroom lakhe, ethi nje uzolicheck ukuthi linjani and all that. uma ngabe didn't seem like she's interested in anything kumseleko nje nayazi ungathi uma ngabe ngathi uhamba nabo, but she's on a vacation of her own. And later on umseleko had planned lokhuzana dinner for the family. They're there and everyone is on the phone, and she has an issue with abantu why they're on the phone, and he has an issue with why everyone is on the phone. He has an issue with why lo Umakuma lesebenza. Umakuma uyachaza ku-interview ukuthi phela njobe lana ushiya abantu emsebenzini bemmeli, so ngeke angakwazi ukuthi manje ama-calls angawathathi. Immediately mabeqeda bona ukubeka ama-phone phansi because he was complaining ngalokho. I think ngibavumela abantu abathi umselect sometimes unama lokhuza narcissist kancane ngisho ukuthi narcissist ngisho nje unama traits athile. Mabebeka nje ama-phone phansi nezingane phela bezicheckela Instagram and what awuvele kuringa ifoni yakhe. And what is it about? It's about work. What does he do? He takes the call while they are sitting there waiting to eat their dinner. I sometimes get exhausted by how much everything kuleya family revolves around umseleko and his needs and what he wants and when he wants it. When he wants to work, he can work, but the wives cannot work while they are at the dinner table. Angazi kodwa phela bagana ya. And then Mayeni ke shows up late bantu. Imakwabo yaziqhamukela nje na ihambela kamnandi, looking beautiful as usually. Ayike yabona one thing about amakhosikazi akamseleko, uyabona makuza endwangweni shame, how they know how to dress, bahle bezoba bahle when they need ukuthi babe bahle. So aqhamuke muhle beyinhle yangubo yakhe. It was simple but very nice. Qhamuka zohlala tafuleni, apparently at high network. I think ube busy edlala Candy Crush, that she forgot to check WhatsApp. She was playing Candy Crush. Yes, they should have sent a message through Candy Crush. Can you do that? So akayibonanga message ukuthi there's dinner arranged, itinerary ithi fanele badle dinner. Mangwabe was not there with dinner. Apparently uthe itinerary akazange azayithole yena, so she didn't go. She akazange ayithole itinerary, so akazange azayilethi ingubo to wear for dinner, so that's why engazange azayi. That's what she said we interview. So abanye bebebuza ukuthi kanti akekho yini kwi WhatsApp group yena, because yonke into was put on a WhatsApp group. Umacele wambuza kumsele kusikanti wena awumsendelanga yini yena i-itinerary. Umsele no, mina I just send it kwi group ngoba i group yethu sonke. It sounds like a family WhatsApp group. So yeah, dinner goes on. They are happy. What is that thing they were saying? Like singing. Yabonje kumlandi. Umnis is like the lights of the whole family. You know, he really is. You know, it's like the cutest. You know. So yeah, the children are happy. They have a dinner and kodwa big bora. For the adults, there's no conversations. Unless the producers of the show decided to show us the boring side, but they did have fun. They just decided not to show us, just to prove the point. You go to every trip and maybe they did that on purpose. For the adults, there were no conversations between adults. Except when they were complaining on my phones. I think the children were having a bit of fun, and I think the older children, because they know also in the tension between umawabo noma mncane wabo, they did have a bit of tension bona badala, but the little ones were just having fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what more do they do with the trip lena. But guys, the preview for the next episode, it's umangwabe. We can see them. I think they're by the pool. Umangwabe ukhuluma noMakhumalo, trying to tell her ukuthi in a reason upset ukuthi ingane zikamacele zitshele umacele ukuthi yena akavumanga ibingelele. And then we see umacele being upset ekhuluma nomyeni wakhe ukuthi lo wayana ukuzokhuluma ngami kodwa ngibe ngikhona naye uMacele nawe awukhulumanga kuyena uma ngoba ukhona nawe awukhulumanga kuyena. Yabona nje into encane they could have, I still think ukuthi i-issue yokubingelela kwey'ngane should have been resolved as early as possible, so drag on, and also so it teaches ingane ukuthi listen, we are family here. If we have an issue, we sit down, we get an understanding between one another so that it's resolved as soon as possible. I don't think they're giving those lessons to their kids. You just keep it inside, bese uyabipha, bese ubamba igrudge, and I don't think that it's a good thing for the kids. But yeah, there was an episode today. I guess next week we'll be getting more of the trip, but I don't feel like we'll be getting any fun. I think the adults are just not gonna have fun. I feel like le trip bazobe bephelezela iy'ngane kushuthi, because iy'ngane zizobe ziswima zinjani njani, bona bazobe behlinelana behlibana. Sometimes we by adults, yes, get bored. But thank you so much, Kusinibu. Yo, this is a long video, but it was a long episode, and I wanted to give you all of the details. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments, guys. What do you think of this whole kubingelelana kwengane issue? What do you think of Umakuma? Are we seeing the real Umakuma lo ke kodwa ke? Hayi ke umayeni ke niyamazi. Uzobe idlalela Candy Crush lapha etriphini. Uma ngoba is not happy, guys, and I think ukuthi umseleko raise the issue engane ivele ngempela yamput her off. I think she was hurt, and but angazi ukuthi next week is it getting resolved or not na. Ningayiphumi ke ningayilikanga le video, bese nithi share with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ave ngenithanda.